What's up, guys? King Coagula here. We're going to be doing a tier list ranking of SANGUISUGABOGG's discography from beginning to now. All right, we got 4 records, 3 really, but one of them is the deluxe, and I just got to include it because I have to have more tiers, more records to rank than there really is. Because tier list maker is like, you got to have 5 at least. So I'm like, whatever. Anyway, so we're going to start with the original record, Tortured Whole. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this record, to be honest. It wasn't my first. I mean, I guess it technically was, but I just heard Dead as Shit, and that was it. I didn't revisit it until later. But yeah, it's got Dead as Shit, Menstrual Envy, Dragged by a Truck. You know, it's got some good songs on it. But really, I mean, most of y'all know Dead as Shit is the song, right? It's simple. It's a banger. And when you're starting out like I am on guitar, it is. I wouldn't say it's the first. It's like the best first pick for a song, but it's easy to build your confidence on a song like that. It's good. It's fun, bouncy, and it's just. Even though they have better songs now, I feel like it's the epitome of, in the most simple, basic form of a good SANGUISUGABOGG song. So, like I said, the record, not entirety, not that great. Couple good songs. I'm gonna put it at C. It's not Dead as Shit can't carry a whole album. It doesn't matter what song it is. Next up, we have Pornographic Seizures. EP came out 2021, December or something like that. And yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it at B. No, I'm gonna put it at A. Fucking great record. It's got. I mean, it's 4 songs, right? But they're all good. Like if they just put a Tortured Whole EP out and it just had like 4 or 5 songs, it would have been a hell of a lot better rank. But yeah, and you know, I always appreciate more songs anyway because you never know. There's probably someone out there. I know there's somebody out there like Urinary Ichor. I don't like that shit at all, but I appreciate them just putting it out anyway. Because somebody likes it, right? And I just think it helps to have more shit on your record, even if it's not like the best, you know? So next we have the deluxe, the reissue of Pornographic Seizures. Obviously, I put this one high up, so you think, okay, maybe it's at least even, or hell, maybe it's even better. But no, I'm gonna put it one below at B. You know, the deluxe songs, Captivated by Necro and Sewer Skewer, just not like a massive fan of them. I'm sure once I put this up and I re-listen to them, like, those songs actually aren't that bad. I should probably put it at A still. But as it stands right now, they just don't hold up. It doesn't make it better. I feel like it actually weakens the experience a little bit. Personally, obviously I have no hate. This is SANGUISUGABOGG are one of my favorite bands right now, period. And a lot of that has to do with our next record. Homicidal Ecstasy. This shit, I'm putting an S. I'm not even going to play around with you. This shit is so damn good. I heard it for the first time, and I just never stopped. I'm like a drug addict. I just keep coming back to it. You know, the first time I saw them, I had only heard Dead as Shit. Like most people, first time they see them, it's like, oh, Dead as Shit's good. See if they got anything else. And you might have heard that their live show is good, or whatever. You heard about Murder Ball, you're like, okay, let me go see this to see what it's about. You know, they're coming. Tickets aren't tickets aren't expensive for these kinds of bands. You know, who cares? At the very least, it'd be a good time. Maybe I'll drink, whatever. Yeah, I heard Dead as Shit, and then I started listening to Black Market Vasectomy. I was like, this is pretty damn good. I was like, okay, this is enough. Vomit Forth was there. Gates to Hell was there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. This will be good. And then obviously Cruelty. I mean, I think I got 2 Cruelty tees. I got a shirt from every band at that show, but Cruelty is banging. I can't believe a band from fucking Japan came to where I come from. It's just like some small town in Florida. Like, why? Awesome though. Man, killer. And Zuma is such a goofball. I love Zuma, and so are the boys in SANGUISUGABOGG. As a matter of fact, I have this picture pulled up. This is not a recent photo, obviously, because we don't have Cameron in here anymore. But, man, I mean, look at this fucking picture. Cody looks virtually the same now, not gonna lie. He's a little more clean-shaven. He's just rocking mustache now. But he don't look any different. He's just sexy. He just don't age. And then we got fucking Cedric Douglas, the GOAT. That's not his real name. I made that up. The hair goes crazy, and but Devin Swank, the tank, with the beard and the beanie, like this shit. This is what I normally wear. This is kind of my fit right here, except for the beanie. It's too hot. I don't even in the winter. There's no point in me wearing a beanie. But this fit killer. This is where it kind of started for these guys. Probably around Dead as Shit time, I assume, right? Torture Hole, yeah. So, yeah, I fuck with these guys a lot. They're great, especially now. I'm just so excited for a new record. After how much I listen to Homicide and Ecstasy, because let me be clear, right? I'm Obama for a second. Let me be clear. Homicide and Ecstasy, ever since that first show, has been my number one record for ever since then. Like, the first time I heard that shit after the show and saw it in the show, like their performance, insane. I mean, look at my Stats FM, which if you don't know what that is, it's just like an app that is like Wrapped, except you can see it every day, anytime, and it gives you more stats, a lot of stats, like everything you'd ever want to know. But if you look, Sanguisugabogg is my second top artist, which is kind of a new thing. They were my number one. And then, but Black Market Vasectomy, Necrosexual Deviant, and Skin Cushion are my top three songs, ahead of Yellow by Coldplay for some reason. But it doesn't matter how much I listen to something else. It doesn't matter at this point. These are my number three songs from them. That record is a banger, but I listen to the songs so much. Whatever I listen to has no other influence unless I listen to it for like 2 weeks straight and that's all it was. Maybe it would knock one of them down a peg or two. And then top albums. I mean, what is it? Album of all time for me. Period. It just like every song is so damn good. Like one song, I'll say that I don't like a song as much as the others, like Narcissistic Incisions. But if I go listen to it right now, I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. It's just how it is for me. I'm constantly rediscovering how good it is because there's always at least a couple good parts of it. And at the very least, I'm listening to it for Cody's drumming. Cody's drumming, I don't know if it's necessarily improved. I just think he's maybe just gotten more creative. And he's just he's more confident in his abilities. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the situation. But I will tell you, after listening to Homicidal Ecstasy and it being my favorite record for a long time now, Cody's drumming is insane. Is it the fastest? No. Is it, let's say, the most on-time accurate on the grid? No. Does that matter in death metal? Fucking no, first of all. But it's so creative. The fills, and I think that honestly their BPM is perfect for the kind of shit that they do. And it leaves you so much room for cool fills. It leaves you so much room for cool fills and just drum sections, and it's just insane. I think at heart I'm a drummer. I'm trying to learn guitar. Shit sucks. I prefer drums. But at the end of the day, I need to do it, and it's fun, to be honest. But at my heart, I listened to Lars in Metallica for my entire childhood, and the only thing I really took away from that is obviously great songs, but the drumming. I just love drums. A snare. I will obsess over a snare sound specifically for a while. I'm not like the kind of person who's making a song I'm like spending 3 hours looking for the perfect snare. I'll go in with a snare in mind and I'll make a song around it. It's just, it'll be some fat deathcore snare or some, it'll just be like, I'll have it in mind already. I already have what the drums are going to sound like because that's one of my biggest motivators is just playing around with that shit. Man. Anyway, yeah, so it's just Cody's drumming blows my mind. Besides, like, Eloy Casagrande, like, obviously, like, he's probably a way better drummer, but I just don't give a fuck. Like, Cody is my favorite drummer for all the reasons I already stated. And let's just go back to the tier list for a second. S tier. And then the last part is a little bonus section. Called the live show. I needed 5 pictures, and I thought, well, this is a great time to just talk about the fucking live performance. As a little bonus segment here. Sanguisugabogg, I've seen them twice now, and I've seen probably maybe 20-something bands live. So not very many, but I'm very new, and I try to they don't come to where I am usually. If it's a bigger band, it's going to be New Orleans is the closest, right? But Sanguisugabogg has come to my hometown, I think 3 times now. I saw them twice. I saw them 2 out of 3 times they came, and I'll tell you, no other band, in my opinion, holds up to just the way they play, the attitude, the people. First of all, like most importantly, the way the fans jam to their shit is unmatched. No one is moshing as hard as they are for Sanguisugabogg out of the bands that I've seen. I've seen some deathcore bands. I've seen probably most of my bands I've seen are death metal and hardcore. And you got a band like Sanguisugabogg who has the crazy grooves, riffs, you name it, just in a killer ass attitude at the shows. It's like on the verge of being completely unsafe for people, but it is unsafe. It's a mosh. I mean, it's moshing. It's death metal, but like it's like almost where it's like this might just be a riot. It's so fucking. It's so fucking cool. And they just do. It's just so good. Out of all the bands I've seen, out of the 20 something I've seen so far, and I've seen some pretty decently sized bands. You know, Lorna Shore, fucking Brand of Sacrifice, Shadow of Intent. Like I said, Violent Fourth, Gates to Hell, some other hardcore bands. I'm about to see Dying Fetus in October. That's going to be insane. But I just, yeah, live performance wise, no one kills it like Sanguisugabogg does in the current death metal scene. Some of you might disagree with their music being as good as it is, as I say it is, but performance wise, man, that shit bangs. I mean, it is so good. Like, I have enough merch of theirs, right? I have a CD, I have a vinyl. I think I've got 2 shirts and a hat. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just gonna buy more. At this point, I've given them so much of my like listening time. It's deserved. They're just too good. They're one of my main inspirations. Devin vocally, I just love it. The guitars, the drums. Cody, like I said before, Cody's drumming is just such an inspiration to me personally. I have to put them at S. So there's my list. You know, live performance S, homicide, ecstasy S, motherfucker. Pornographic seizures A. Just trimming the fat of the deluxe version. Deluxe version it didn't need to happen. I appreciate it happening, but I don't need it. And then Torture Hole C, first record. They're figuring their thing out. I would say it's very Sanguisugabogg. It doesn't sound like they're trying something else. It just wasn't a refined version of what they have now. It's just, honestly, it's a pretty good start. But yeah, there's my tier list. If you guys like the video, leave a like, comment, give me your opinion. I want to know. Fucking make a tier list and at me on Instagram or YouTube and just tell me what y'all think. Like, how would you rank Sanguisugabogg's tier list? I'm very late to the game, but I wanted to make a video on this because one, it's my first video. I love the guys. I love the band. I love this scene. I just love music. I mean, I love death metal. I've been listening to metal my whole life, but I never expanded on it outside of Slipknot and Metallica and Slayer as a kid. Like, that's all I listened to. I didn't ever expand. I didn't know where to start. So yeah, just give me your thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you're cool as fuck. If you're not cool as fuck, don't subscribe. But leave me a like, comment, and a subscription. That'd be awesome for me. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. I want to talk about this shit, you know. But yeah, if you guys like the video, you know, ranking all Sanguisugabogg's records and discography, their live performance, yeah, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. How would you rank their records? I really would like to know. This is one of my favorite bands, and I'm curious. There's no wrong opinions here, because they're opinions. You don't like my opinion, that's awesome, because you probably have your own opinion. And if we like the same band, I don't give a fuck, you know. If you like Slayer's fucking new metal record, I don't give a fuck. You like Slayer, and that's cool enough. You know, so just let me know. Leave a comment. I also would like suggestions on future content. I've got some ideas of what I want to do, but you know, some input from you guys would be awesome. You're just dropping by. Of course you are, because this is my first video. But let me know, you know, if you have any cool ideas. Constructive criticism would be appreciated. I really do. I mean, I will take it to heart if it's constructive and you're not just being a bitch about it. But yeah, just let me know. I mean, I'm going to be making more videos regardless. And good having y'all here. This is King Coagula. Out, motherfucker.